The legal framework governing heritage law in the Philippines is primarily anchored in the Philippine Constitution, which mandates the state to conserve, promote, and popularize the nation's historical and cultural heritage. This is further enforced by key legislation such as the Republic Act No. 10066 or the Natural Cultural Heritage Act of 2009, which provides the protection, preservation, and promotion of cultural heritage, including tangible and intangible assets, cultural properties and heritage zones. The law empowers institutions like the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, National Historical Commission of the Philippines, and the National Museum to identify, safeguard, and manage heritage sites. Additionally, local government units are mandated to support heritage conservation through local ordinances and initiatives reflecting a decentralized approach to cultural preservation. These frameworks ensure that Philippine cultural identity is maintained and passed on to the future generations. The primary goals of the tourism heritage law in the Philippines are to protect, preserve, and promote the nation's rich cultural and historical heritage. As a vital component of national identity and sustainable tourism development, it aims to safeguard both intangible and tangible cultural assets, such as historical landmarks, ancestral houses, traditional practices, and indigenous knowledge by integrating heritage conservation into tourism planning and policies. By doing so, the law seeks to foster national pride, educate the public, and create economic opportunities through cultural tourism while ensuring that development does not compromise the authenticity or integrity of heritage sites. Ultimately, the law aspires to make heritage an inclusive and accessible resource for both present and future generations.
Republic Act No. 9593 is act is the primary legislation for tourism in the Philippines, declaring tourism as an indispensable element of the national economy and emphasizing sustainable and responsible tourism development. It mandates the Department of Tourism or DOT to formulate and implement national tourism policies and promote the Philippines as primary tourist destination. National Cultural Heritage Act of 2009. This act provides for the protection, preservation, and promotion of the national cultural heritage. It mandates the preservation and promotion of cultural sites, ensuring tourism development does not compromise their integrity. Local Government Code of 1991. This code grants local government units like LGUs significant authority over tourism-related matters within their jurisdictions. LGUs are responsible for implementing tourism plans and regulating tourism activities.
So, the National Integrated Protected Area System Act of 1992, officially known as Republic Act No. 7586, is a Philippine law that provides for the establishment and management of protected areas in the country, aims to protect outstandingly remarkable areas and biologically important public lands which serve as habitats for rare and endangered species. Indigenous Peoples' Rights Acts or IPRA of 1997, officially known as the Republic Act No. 8371, is a significant piece of legislation in the Philippines that aims to recognize, protect, and promote the rights of Indigenous Cultural Communities or ICCs and Indigenous Peoples or IPs, enacted during the President Fidel D. Ramos's administration. The IPRA addresses historical injustices and discrimination faced by Indigenous communities by acknowledging their inherent rights to their ancestral domains, self-governance, cultural identity, and human rights. The Act is divided into several chapters covering general provisions, definitions, right to ancestral domains, self-governance, social justice, cultural integrity, and the establishment of the National Commission on Indigenous People.